just everybody. Like before I go into the details, last time you could have written it off like maybe Sugihara spent all night doing exams, but now it's turned into a pattern.
Right, yeah.
And for for Reiko and Akira, you get the sense that when he was asking you, he wasn't like asking you because he wanted to know. It felt more like an obligation kind of thing, asking you
Oh,
how you're doing. Like how a
oh,
person would do.
oh, we
More
did
like
it.
a routine and not
Yeah,
something.
Oh,
Hmm.
we did it.
and
Interesting.
for Kaharu Rio. It would feel like what the way he asked it was like accusatory. Oh, you were out on Sunday, so that's what happened, kind of thing. Like you, like him knowing you were not in the city was something that like did something to him.
Okay.
Hmm.
But it sounds as
That's weird.
this as vague as it sounds because honestly, it's not like you guys have any knowledge. That's just like based on what you know about him as a person. Like the tone of his voice wasn't as friendly and infectiously chipper as you used to. It kind of sounded a bit strained and like you put him through an ordeal, even though you didn't do anything. Question mark.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Out of curiosity,
Okay.
did Raph? Where's Raph on that?
Yeah, you didn't mention Raph.
Oh, Raph got an 8 as well. Yeah, so
Get fucked, did he? Get fucked, literal retard.
I had
No,
to
Raph
scroll
didn't
up.
get anything. She forgot.
No, it was
Got it.
8 and
He
above.
was asleep
that's
at the
what-
time.
8 and above. That's what you would have figured out.
Okay.
That was the
Right.
description for 8 and above.
Me too, Sonny.
All right. So he sounds accusatory. Sonny, I just gave you a snack. He sounds accusatory about us having been out. Is what I
Yeah.
got. Okay.
Yeah. Something happened that. Did we? Yeah. I guess as we'll find out, did we forget something? We were supposed to do?
What?
It just.
Probably like
Lunch.
don't think so.
It just seemed like we screwed up somehow.
I don't know what it could be about.
Look at Rio.
Why would Rio be leaving? He has psychology first period.
All right.
Yeah, but you still need to like, you still need to like wait outside for the
Oh,
rest of.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch.
That's how it works. Like
All
the
right.
rest
if
of
you
the
say so.
classmates, like you wait outside the door in a line, and then you get let in when the teacher's ready.
Wow.
Alrighty.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
go
how
ahead,
it's
then.
always been.
I didn't know.
Okay.
We all just kind of shrug and go. Perhaps it's something we're not aware of. Maybe we should ask Genda-san. She did know that we were going to the dome.
All right. New landmines, new week. Understood. See you guys at lunch.
Yeah, so yeah.
Go to our Japanese.
Yeah. Everyone. Awesome.
Yeah, because we don't have our classes. Our classes are not listed on our sheets. The class room.
Yeah. So before let me roll something.
Okay.
What is it?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. All right. So as Raph heads off to towards language class, you'll kind of hear a quiet. What did you do?
I turn and try and figure out who said that.
All right. You'll see Suzuka behind you.
Honestly, we don't know.
You don't know.
Did anything happen in the dorm yesterday?
No, not that I didn't know you guys were going anywhere, so I didn't goes back to the dorm.
It was just we did some of we did some March stuff.
Oh, I guess those were the unread messages. Never mind. Right.
We got messages.
No, remember Rio sent out messages like, "Hey,
Yes.
you want to come to the jungle?"
Yeah.
It'll be like, "Oh, right." I mean, when you say March stuff, that can mean anything. So forgive me if I don't exactly have the same confidence as you have.
Sorry, sorry.
You're like, what are you apologizing for?
Well, somehow we screwed something up, so
What does that mean?
what do you mean? What does that mean?
Somehow we screwed something up? What are you talking about? Like, in relation to what?
Okay, Sugihara's in an off mood. We on the same page there.
Like, Teach is really easy to read, even for me.
So I'm suspecting, due to it seemed to be directed at us, it's something we'd caused.
Directed
Probably.
to.
And since we don't really know what we caused, since all we did was did some March-related work, that's why I don't know what landmine we stepped on. So, just saying. And yes,
She'll just kind of be like, she'll just kind of shake her head and be like, maybe it'll help you if you say exactly what you did rather than just March stuff.
we did. We went into the jungle area to deal with the dwarf issues.
Isn't that really old request?
Yeah. It was something that it's been there for a long time. We figured we'd clean it out.
I see. I mean, I don't know why Sugihara Sensei would be mad over that.
That's why I don't know what we did. I figure maybe there was something else going on at the same time, and because we weren't able to be contacted, it didn't go right. I don't know.
She'll just kind of she'll take out her phone and like she'll take a look at it. And you'll see her like go through the flick motion of the delete.
Right.
And she'll be like, I didn't get any messages from Sugihara Sensei.
I guess I'd check my phone too, see if there's anything in the backlog.
No. Mm.
Wait, Genda wasn't at the table this morning, was she? Or was
Yes,
she and she just...
she was.
She was.
Just checking. Yeah. Well, I don't know what it is.
I didn't get the feeling he was mad at me. Like,
It probably means something happened and we weren't around to deal with it. And now there's going to be ramifications.
okay.
It's a guess.
Well, you have a really pessimistic outlook, and I thought I was bad. But anyway, we should probably get to class.
Alright. A long history of basically being yelled at for everything that happens. I get used to it.
Sorry if it seemed like I was yelling.
No. I just basically mean I get blamed for a lot of things that happen, so I'm used to being blamed for it. And to be honest, it's me, so it usually is my fault.
I mean, you're not that bad.
I've actually improved a lot while I'm here, which is a good thing.
Right. I guess you'll head into Japanese class. So,
Okay.
what's everybody's classes today? Like, if you just tell me what you do, I can go through it.
Psychology.
Where do I see that again?
Today is one of my 2 amazing days.
I'm looking for a freaking handout.
Where do we check again?
Should
It's
be able to go to your
in-
PDF. Should have your link to your classes.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Scheduling. Oh yeah,
Bye.
Monday psychology, same as Rio.
There you go.
You just
Right,
put it down
yeah.
in chat so I can
All right.
take a glance. Alright, so it's psychology, Japanese, and athletics. Alright, let's go with the easy one first. So, since Ryu is in like his they're not really tests, but you know, like he's like actively like doing work in order to like get the qualification. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
So, I guess I just like I'd like you to do like a complicated kendo roll, and you'll kind of see like
For athletics,
yeah, hold on.
Endo's Tuesday.
I know, but oh shit, kendo is Tuesday. Fuck, it's general today, isn't it? Fuck.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'll
Yeah, but
save that from
doesn't
tomorrow.
that carry over?
I know
Yeah,
it
they're
carries-
both
yeah.
considered the same class, but they are 2 different classes.
I guess I'd ask you for that kendo roll the next day. Okay,
Yeah.
so for general athletics, I guess it would be kind of like can you do like a complicated roll to see like how efficient you are in warming up and stuff, like general basic exercise kind of stuff. Like it's kind of like a mixture of like seeing if you're like utilizing things properly. So it's pretty much if you're bending your leg in the right way and stuff, rather than like actively going out and doing stuff. It's more like the technical side to utilizing the best parts of like your body and stuff.
Right. Do I get a bonus because I did it perfect?
No,
I
because
mean,
this
I'm
is
already getting a 50, so feel free to
Yeah.
say no.
Yeah, this is like part of like how you got the perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I am using intuition and weekend job dojo.
Yes, this will
Might
be
change
in
that.
solo.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. All right, you'll get a solemn nod from one of the instructors. It's not Minamoto. It's like one of the people that just help along and stuff.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. So you'll get your nod. You'll see the tapping of the tablet, because they don't use pen and paper. They're like tick tick tick. And you feel it? Yeah, probably. I probably passed. Like it's not like a big showing display. It's just like you're just doing work. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
All right. And like you hear some people murmuring in the background. Like it's not like mean murmuring. It's just like and let's see who else is in your class. Let me take a look. No. Masaika.
Don't you have the table for like what generally happens in the class as well?
Yeah, one moment. I'm just gonna see like how other people did as well compared to you.
Right.
So
Show off.
Hey, it's Ryu's big thing. He's got to be able to do well in it.
You'd like to think that.
Yeah, it's just raising debt.
So I
You'd
roll a
really
couple.
like to.
So I roll a couple of people in the class. He's just like normies. Hmm. Okay. Okay. There's one guy who did better than you. Damn, he rolled a 99.
Yeah.
Alright. And then I'll do it for Masoka and Chiba as well. Since they're in. No, Chiba's in esports, never mind. So it'll be for Masoka, really. Let's take a look. How many shares of D10s? Okay, change name.
But man, I gotta commend the person with the 143 because they only have a plus 30 to theirs.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, they got the 99, so.
Yeah.
Like you can kind of see her like doing motions as if she's like pulling back a bow and stuff. So it's not bad, but it's not great. All right. All right. So yeah, like you and one other dude are pretty much pulling ahead of the class. The others are like, ooh. And that 62 man is like, oh my god. Yeah, he's getting most of the attention from the instructor.
He
With a
got most of
19,
the
yeah, I
attention.
bet.
All right. So it's just basically hard work. It's not really like a environment to talk since you're like doing physical activity. You're kind of out of breath as well. So
Yeah, especially after he didn't do well with the waking up, so.
yeah. So I guess time will fly by as you go through your routine and you're like told this is what you need to do now for the next grading and so forth.
Right.
And for the rest of the classes, let's take a look. I should really make a Oh, I do have a macro. Okay. So okay, and this is for support. Okay. So can put myself in. All right. So for Japanese class, I guess can Raph roll me his smell?
Okay. Should I add anything or not?
No. This is
Straight
just
up.
like the accent.
There you go.
So like Raph, when he gets into the classroom, he's kind of hit by this really strong smell of like like bubble bath, like some like it can be really aromatic, but it's not in the pleasant. It's more like the scrubbing aromatic, like hard soap kind of smell.
Okay. I think I understand what you mean.
Yeah, and it's it's coming from Katsumi, specifically from her clothing.
Okay.
And you feel like
Stop sniffing Katsumi in class.
Ah.
and you feel it's like you don't think anybody else has like noticed. Nobody's like wigging out or anything, but you feel like maybe it's a bit more. There's I mean, I know girls have to do their grooming stuff, but this is pretty hardcore.
Right. Got it.
Like you haven't smelled any, but not like you were trying to, but you haven't like been alerted to anything like this
Got it.
before. So,
Out of curiosity, do I normally sit near her or not?
like you'd be like a couple of desks away, but it wouldn't be like
Okay.
next to her.
All right.
Yeah. And yeah. So let me scroll. All right. So today you'll be like in the first half of the class. Mr. Landon, the great Japanese teacher, he'll be saying that he'll pass everybody over a classic, and he'll be like, in this text, we're going to read this text in the morning, and I hope, and you'll be making notes about the way that symbolism is used, as well as the kanji and the tricks and so forth behind it. And after lunch period, we'll be taking a trip outside of the city to go to a museum in a nearby town.
Are
This
we
is a
gonna come back at school end, or are we out for longer?
You should be back by the school end in time for any clubs or whatnot that you're in.
Thank you, Sensei.
All right. So is Raph going to try and read the text, or is he?
Yes, he's gonna try.
All right, but it looks so
So,
complicated.
alright. Let's see.
It'll be a knowledge roll.
Alright, just straight up knowledge?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll add a -1 for just how tired he is still.
All right.
Eh,
Oh yeah. So when
I did
Raph,
step it up already.
yeah. So when Raph begins to read it, first it looks like gobbledygook, but then it's like, I think I've read this before, and he's able to get a grip on the technical side of the language. But I don't. Is Raph really much into like literature and stuff, or is it just kind of meh?
He doesn't really like a lot of fiction or stuff like that. But I mean, he doesn't. He's not like an avid reader, so probably to answer that, no.
No. So I guess he'd go through these pretty like academically, like I suppose it wouldn't interest him, but it's basically like literature written by a female author. So there's a
Got
lot
it.
of themes about from a not a feminist, but you know that kind of
Yes.
viewpoint. Like
No,
it's
I get.
yeah.
So basically, he got a 4 then, because remember his -2 for social interactions.
But,
That would apply here.
but yeah, I mean, yeah, it doesn't apply to the book, but Ralph kind of feels like a bit intimidated. Oh God, it's girl stuff.
Well, not that his girl stuff, just he doesn't get it. He just doesn't comprehend that.
Yeah. What is this shit? All right. And Mr. Landon will be like, right, Dark, stand up.
Stands up.
Can you read the passage from page 21?
Yes, sir.
It'll be an expression roll.
Oh God.
Need another -1 to this.
Yeah. Do I add
If not,
the,
-2.
Do I add the -2 or not? I don't think so, but because he doesn't have to describe what he's reading. He's just reading, right?
Like you'll read. It's like this is a first-person passage, so I'd say yeah.
Okay.
It'd find it hard to keep in character.
And then this broad said this, and then she's yapped on about something about feelings, and then other stuff like that.
So
He just falls back asleep.
Raph thinks he read it well. I mean, nobody interrupted him to tell him to stop. And when he's finished, there's just like this dead silence across the room, and looks of confusion. Some are disgusted, and Mr. Landon is like, Well, that's
What
certainly
the crap
quite.
did I just do? That's in his head.
That's certainly an interpretation. When I said to think outside of the box when it came to your analysis, I didn't think you'd go into the outer realms of the universe. Perhaps we should have a talk after the trip. Or maybe You actually no. You'll be sitting next to me on the van over there, and I will tell you exactly how you are meant to describe, rather than the drivel and the absolute slop that you gave right there.
Do the the arms to the sides, formal bow. I apologize, Sensei.
You should apologize to the author. Thank goodness that sees her soul is well rested.
And maybe she's rolling around in her grave.
Yeah.
All right,
Sit down.
all right, and then we'll go to psychology class.
So I guess Kahara did pretty good in Japanese class that day.
She doesn't count.
Yeah.
Oh shit, cars and fuck.
Yeah.
I did the question towards Raph. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's okay. That's fine.
We know who matters now.
I know.
Hold
I'm
on,
used to
hold
being
on.
forgotten.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry. I was getting into the bully.
Okay.
So can go roll me a knowledge.
Sure. Okay.
I
Full
just thought-
expression to prevent from blushing.
Stuff up in school, correct?
Yeah.
No, just alright.
Yes.
Oh, that sucks.
I mean, Kahari's thinking about she's going to her mom's later on.
Yeah. Stressed out.
Yeah, like you have a D12 effect die. It's not like you fucking fail, but you like it's not like you're like bringing ideas to the forefront. You just do like the minimum.
Yeah. Nothing standing out.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
3 criticals in a row.
Also, you lose a favor.
I know.
You only lose a favor when you roll, right?
A one.
Yeah, when he rolls
Yeah.
around, yeah.
Yeah.
However, wow. Don't even know how
That
I
would
worded
really
that
suck
sentence.
if it was everybody's ones. But anyway,
It's in the It's for dinner. Going to her mom's.
Alright.
It is. Oh.
you'll kind
Wow.
of see Suzuka will look over towards Kaharu and Graf, and she'll just kind of shake her head and go back to her work.
Wow. Fucking bitch. Okay.
Well, the weird stuff Raph said, and then Kaharu
Well,
not
yeah, I
typing
don't
up.
know that.
Oh yeah, you
Smart.
don't know that.
Yeah, Kahara's just like, what? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's the first thing you said to me in like a week? What happened?
No, she didn't say anything. She just gave you a weird look.
Yeah, I know. That's
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, and then for psychology, like you guys are like to rewind a bit. You guys like lined up with the rest of the class, and it'll be a while before Sugiharu's like, "All right, you can come in now."
Jesus.
So like standing outside with the rest of the normies would be like Gideon, Tsubasa,
Uh-huh.
Shin. If you wanted to like mention anything, or do you just want to go straight in?
Yeah, Reiko will ask Gidyu something.
Right. So he'll be like, it seems like you have something on your mind, Reiko.
Yes, I was wondering, would you have time, if you have time, and would you want to, spend some time together, hang around after school?
He'll close his eyes and he'll be like, I believe I can do that. And you'll kind of hear like the coming from, the background. Or Reiko can hear the disapproval.
What?
They can piss off for all I care. I don't say that out loud, but that's what she's thinking.
That discomforting feeling that people are judging you while you're talking to Gideon.
Yes, I perfectly,
Yeah.
know perfectly what you mean. But it's a losing fight against a mob.
Hive mind.
Yeah, against a hive mind, I'm not even gonna bother trying to make an intimidating glare. It's not worth it. Especially being slightly tired after... Yeah. Okay, so...
Alright.
Yeah.
So, okay. Oh yeah, that's for Akira, she'd recognize
Master.
yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot what his last name was.
Yeah, she'd give him a little nod and stuff. Since they got their shit waiting. That's in the afternoon, right?
Yeah, that's after school.
Yeah, I figured. Just checking the time.
Alright. So you guys will eventually hear the door open and you'll be like, sorry to keep you waiting. Come on in.
Alright, heading on then.
Heading on in. Alright.
Yeah, we'll go.
So you guys will sit down and Sugiharu will be like, right. Well, I guess today we can work a bit on our own initiative, and he'll just kind of tap things on his tablet, and it will appear on the back screen, and he'll be like, let us see how far you've really gotten along. I'll leave this to our two highest scoring students from the winter examinations,
Oh no.
Kazuhaya, Ogata.
Oh boy.
Oh boy!
Maybe we'll just nod. He knew he was number 2.
She'll kind of suck in her breath, being like, oh my god, I'm still not used to this.
And he'll just kind of motion you to get to the front of the class.
Alright.
Alrighty.
And he'll be like, this will be a combination of both ingenuity as well as understanding of the material. You do know that as well as psychology, this is a sociology class as well.
Yes, Sensei.
Right. So with your two minds combined, you should be able to give the lesson.
Alright.
And the question I'll ask you is whether you want to. Well, I've made notes for myself when it comes to giving the lecture. I could give you my notes, or if you want extra credit, you can try and decipher it for yourself before presenting it to the rest of the class.
Rio will just kind of glance at Akira for a moment, see if he can tell what she feels about that.
She's doing the same to Rio.
God damn it.
Do we know, like, meta-wise, do we know what material we're covering?
This is entirely new material.
Okay, like, we hadn't gone over it at all?
No, like, imagine, like, there's, like, there's, like, screen slides and stuff, like, with the material on. Like, the choice is whether you can try to decipher it, like, use, like, oh, my big brain would be able to, like, piece the things together, or would you like the notes and read his notes? That's what you need to decide amongst you two.
What is this, the prisoner's game?
I mean...
I'm not understanding your own Sugihara.
Yeah, what are you trying to understand?
Well, I understand what's he getting at with this. Because he's obviously presenting us with doing this for a reason. And he's obviously got the haha decipher it on your own or got your notes thing for a reason. But Kid's trying to be like, does he expect us to say one or the other? Like, kind of figure out what he's thinking he's, like, we're gonna do, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, see if there's, like, a trick to this or something. It feels weird compared to what we're used to.
I mean, you kind of feel like this isn't really something teachers really done before. It's not like being like, okay, you swim now.
Yeah, this is weird for him, right?
Yeah, but you know that he's a good teacher, so it's not like he's pulling it out of his ass. You feel like this is like a legitimate teaching technique. It's just not one he would use himself. Like,
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. It's not
Yeah.
like a Sugihara thing. It feels weird.
No,
right?
you feel like maybe it would be like a Landon thing or a Minamoto thing, but not a Sugihara thing.
Sugihara feels.
So it's not like he's like completely making it up on the spot. It just seems like
That's what I
not.
was trying to get at. It's weird. It's totally weird, right?
Yeah, so it's not like there's a right answer. Like legitimately, both answers would lead to a conclusion that a teacher can work with. It's not like a trick, but it's just not something that he would do like in his own way of teaching. It just seems
Right.
like he's just doing it.
Alright. Kira will kind of sigh and look at Rio and go, I mean, I'd rather just have the notes if it's material we haven't covered yet so we can figure it out.
Very well, if that's what you'd rather have, I'll go with it.
Do you say that out loud to like each other? Obviously, the rest of the class can't hear you, but
Yeah, we're
Sugihara's
talking
right.
to each other.
Yeah.
I assumed it was said out loud, so I responded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I need to see what his dice are. One moment. It's been a while since I've done a Sugihara dice.
Rio, honestly, in that whole time Akira was figuring it out, I don't need a roll because it's all in his own head. Rio was figuring, if this were a test, the correct answer would be to do without the notes.
Expression. Okay. D6. Ooh, let's go. Okay. One moment. One and D6. Alright, so Sugihara, he'll just kind of look towards you and he'll say quite quietly, I didn't think that you would be so, that you would not break down, but, give in as easily. I got her.
And he'll just kind of go, if I'm working with someone else, what's the point of making them uncomfortable with my own... what's the point of making them uncomfortable with my own preferences? That would be worse for both of us overall.
I mean, I'd do either, honestly. I just figured, probably sounds easier.
And he'll nod and go, yes, it does sound easier.
Is that your final choice then? He'll just kind of say this, like his eyelids are lowered.
Lowered how? Like half closed or like closed?
Not like sleepy, but kind of like meh.
Well, Buddy is Rio's best thing at the moment. So he'll just kind of nod and go, I feel it would be best to go along with what my partner is comfortable with.
I see. Quite interesting. Very well then. He'll just kind of pass you over his tablet. And Rio would pick up, like, he could have just sent you the notes to your tablet, but no, he passes you over his tablet. Like, kind of like, oh, here you go.
Oh, that's weird.
But Rio's pretty tech savvy. Like, it's not like I imagine to Akira, like, it's not like she grew up in like a tech savvy household. Like,
Sure, yeah.
You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So
That's interesting. Buddy, you know what an iPad is?
no, you do know. It's just that it's like
No,
a
that's
really
what I'm saying.
it's like a really anal thing. Like it's
Yeah.
like passing somebody some notes, like to Akira that
Yeah.
wouldn't seem. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So you decided to take the notes. So this will both of you will roll a complicated teaching roll. The notes will give you a plus 30.
Sick.
And it will be you can choose actually. You can either decide to both roll and take the best, or have one of you roll.
I don't know why we'd have just one of us roll. What's the benefit of
It's just an option.
It's
Alright.
an option. Psychology. Yeah, let's
Let's both do it.
Unless this is gonna make us be like the fucking uncomfortable.
I realize it'll be like something is different, I guess.
Sugihara will be like, oh, you work together.
But he did ask us both to do it.
Yeah.
You did.
So yeah, we don't use like a psych modifier. We just use.
No. That's the notes would give you the. It's teaching rather
Yeah,
than.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just playing a little fine.
Yeah.
I'll turn into a cat to teach them. That'd be pretty interesting, right?
Meow meow meow. One student in the back said, "Yes, I understood."
Oh, nice! I got it.
My.
All right, let's go, buddy.
All right.
Yeah, suck me. Number one. Gotta respect it.
666.
Respect number one. Oh shit, dude. Count. Best student of psych for a reason, because I rolled lucky.
What attribute were you using?
I was
Knowledge.
using knowledge.
Knowledge.
Yeah, I was like, what did that be? Oh yeah, because it stepped up, man.
Yeah.
Not bad. Alright, so I don't know what the average is of that.
You said use the better of the two.
No. I said the average.
No, you didn't.
No,
If
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Okay, well,
If that's what you mean, I'd like to reroll with all my PP.
yeah.
You
Okay.
can. That's what I meant.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's fine.
please say that. So,
I tried to. I thought I did.
I know, which
It's
is why
okay,
I said, why wouldn't we do that one?
Oh, I thought
That's
you.
fine. No, that's fine.
Okay.
I get what you mean. In that case, Rio doesn't want to be fucking.
Oh, wait.
Alright, reroll.
Unlucky, dude.
Every fucking time.
I wish I had made you another crane. Oh, Kira's. Wait. No, she doesn't have a crane. I can't slip it to you, unlucky.
Where's
Yeah,
it going?
Kaharu's in Japanese.
Yeah, unlucky.
Why do I try?
Richard, it's okay, dude. Don't.
It's still roughly about 90.
I don't mind.
I don't know. Do you add them together and divide by 2?
Yes.
Yes. That's how you do averages.
I mean, I'm just double check.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's 96.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it's not as good as Sugihara, but you managed to teach. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like people don't understand. It's just it takes a bit long. Okay.
Well, yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
You had
And
to
it's-
teach
so
notes
what
since
is
I
the
teach the
subject?
class. Psychology. What?
No, I mean it's a new stuff. I mean,
Subject of it?
yeah. I'm just
Yeah.
sort of curious
Yeah, Jess. What is
if it might be
what's the
telling
teacher's
in
name?
what's going on.
Right. Okay.
What's the teacher's name?
What's the teacher's name?
It's a joke.
Oh.
Yesterday.
Figure it out, Jess.
Oh. Okay. I got it now.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay. So, you guys since you're focused on delivering the lesson, I guess you just be mostly telling people things rather than asking people to ask questions and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you're just going through the material. You're not stopping to ask people what they think and stuff.
Right.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Yeah. So it's not like you're doing a bad job, but you're literally just reading things to them.
I mean, we're all right. Fair.
Yeah, like in comparison to Sugihara, that's the whole point.
Well, yeah.
All right, and then you'd hear the bell go for lunch as you're almost about to finish a sentence,
All right.
and you'll kind of see people they won't begin to get up, but they look a bit, like they want to get out for lunch. Look,
I mean, if we're just wrapping up.
there's a second half to go as well, but after
Right,
lunch.
Yeah, we'll continue it after lunch.
Yeah, like Sugihara didn't say you're just doing it for the morning. It's literally the notes were for the entire day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And with that said and done, you can make your lunch. You can break your lunch arrangements. I'll remind you, however, that Kaharu and Raph need to be on the premises when they leave for the field trip.
Oh, I'm getting pulled into a fucking field trip. That's right.
Yep.
I guess
Out of
Kaharu would
curiosity, just
hit Rio up with an apology that Japanese class is have a field trip, so she can't make it out with him today.
Okay.
Sad face. Feels fucking terrible.
Out of curiosity, I know the subject was psychology, but what part of psychology? In case it's a hint on what what he's angry about. I mean, if it's all about basically like betraying or skipping out on on a previous engagement, it might give a clue as to why he's peeved.
There wasn't any clues in the material. It was disconnected to how he felt. It was just
Okay.
like a normal lesson.
Got it.
Okay.
All right.
Rio's going to go to the cafeteria, see who's there.
All right.
Reiko will send them. Maybe not send a message, but either send a message or like contact Rio that when he has a moment over the because she visited earlier rather over the weekend that there was a certain idea, and because he's leader of the class, so basically she writes, yo Bossman, it's not about any problems, I have an idea maybe, not really a suggestion, but in case for a group activity, question mark, if you have time to talk over lunch, then and that's the message sent.
Okay. Rio's going to send back. I mean, he just left the class and just kind of stopped in the hallway, looking at his phone anyways, because he can recognize patterns. He's wondering if Matoki is going to come and ask for more business lessons or anything. But he'll reply to Reiko's text that I should probably have time to speak about things at lunch, yes. We can meet you in the cafeteria or somewhere else, I suppose, if you want it.
It's fine whenever I learned to tune out the ominous murmuring in the background.
Right. Well then. I just have to check in on something before heading over there, so I suppose I'll see you shortly.
Okay.
Matoki's got creative arts today. So, I mean, he'll guess, when does he have business? On Wednesday?
Yeah.
Alright, so he'll ask if they can, go through, Wednesday lunchtime after he's had the first class of business to see, where he went right or wrong. You know what I mean, man?
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, I'll do that for you, Matoki, my friend. We're not friends.
Sounds good for her.
I guess just in general, Raph just gonna see if Motoki's gonna if they can hang out or not.
Alright. So, if Raph sends that message, he'll be like, do you mind coming over to the creative,
Yeah, sure.
the art room? Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they won't mind if you come to eat lunch with and stuff.
Yes. Basically, swinging by the cafeteria, but first, you want me to pick up anything for you?
Yeah, I could do some snacks.
Alright, take an order.
And he'll be like, do you want to get my card or something?
Alright, yeah.
I don't, I'm not gonna bum you or anything. I don't need to.
No worries.
Alright.
I need to be walking around anyway, I'm still freaking tired.
Okay. So Raf's gonna hang out with Matoki. Is Rio gonna get back to Reiko? Richard?
Pretty sure he did.
Yeah.
He said that, he wanted to see if Matoki was gonna do the business class thing or not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
then he
also
also-
said I was gonna go to cafeteria
Yeah,
after Reiko's message.
yeah, he did that already. Yeah.
Okay.
She said she
Yep.
wanted to talk. I'm fine with that. I don't really have any other plans at the moment for lunch.
So Rio, Reiko, and Ryu are going to the cafeteria.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about Akira and Kahari then?
I mean, alright, Akira's got a couple things she has to consider, but she would send Hamato just a text, be like, hey, you don't need to like buy anything from Jeff or anything for today. You're good, right?
And he'll be like, no. I mean, we're just taking a look at the domain. We don't need to like do that much, right?
Yeah, just checking in, making sure you're good. Got your water bottles and everything.
Yeah, I always get pack a bento or two just in case.
Cool, just checking in. Sorry.
Why are you saying sorry?
Oh, I mean, I didn't want to make it sound like I thought you were an idiot.
Oh, alright. That's thanks.
Yeah. No problem, bud. So kind of awkwardly click her phone back and So she was just leaving psych, right?
Yeah.
So Studiora wasn't like just like fucking off, right?
I mean, actually, like as you guys were heading out, like he had his bag and stuff, and he would begin locking the door.
Oh, okay. She was gonna try and talk to him.
All right.
Alright. And I think Koharu was what was I gonna do? So she was gonna study?
Like for next week homework study.
Yeah.
Okay.
Creative arts.
So I believe lunch times are like half a period because
Yeah, right.
it's not that long.
Gotcha, yeah. Alright, creative arts study.
So I guess you can put that in your like. Hold on. Out of
Write
seven.
this shit down.
Yeah.
Where do I write this shit down?
You can put it in the speech bubble.
Okay. So 1 out of 7?
No, it'd be half out of 7 because it's not a 1. Yeah.
Oh wow, oh super shit. What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Remember,
Alright.
you've got like 7 days.
Wow.
All right. So I guess we'll swing back to the Akira and Sugihara thing because that's just immediate right there.
Oh, okay.
So he'll
Nice.
just kind of like he has his coat underneath his arm and his it's not a suitcase, it's like a, you know what I mean, right? You know, the ones
Yeah.
that kind of look like a suitcase.
Yeah, the bags things, yes,
Yeah.
I know. The satchels and shit, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, did he leave the notes and stuff with Rio and Akira, or did he take them back?
He didn't take the tablet back.
Okay. That's enough. Alright, so I guess she kind of would have stopped there as he's closing up the door and been like, yo, teach.
Mm. Akira?
Just kind of tap on the floor. Is he just kind of like, did he even like turn to say hey, or is he just saying that?
Nah, he's like saying that as he's like doing the chig.
She's just gonna sigh and be like, okay, what's the matter?
Pardon?
You've been kind of weird all day, Teach.
Mm. Oh, I guess I'm not down with the kids. Like, you know, he's like 23 years old.
Yeah. Okay, that's really a vague answer, Teach.
Mm. Well, I'm not teaching right now. I don't need to be precise.
Don't need to be what? What you say?
Precise.
Oh, precise. Gotcha. Yeah, but could you be a little bit more upfront?
With what?
kind of seemed upset about something today.
He'll just kind of furrow his brow and he'll be like, I'm sorry if my personal life is interlacing with my professional life. There's nothing to be concerned about.
I mean, how are we not supposed to be a little concerned? Also, and she'll hand it the tablet. I don't know if you want this back since it's kind of your, like, tablet thing. I don't think it's just for notes.
And he'll kind of he'll just kind of blink and he'll take a moment and he'll say something like, "Oh, well, I meant to keep it with you, so you could read up on it during your lunch break and seem a bit more confident with the rest of the class." Like, haha, I meant to be this.
Ha 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 ha.
And it sounded shaky as I said it.
Yeah. Well, Teach, I've already copied down all the notes, so I can just leave it back to you. How about that? So kind of give him the little, like, ha-ha. But then kind of frown and be like, seriously, though, like, if it was anything we should have known about, you can tell me. If it's really just something personal, I mean, I guess I can't really expect to pry into it, but I mean, there's a certain level of, like, no, of course not, she's lying.
I know, that's why I answered him.
Okay. Yeah. I know there's like a certain level of expectance that we can't really ask you to tell us about, but like it's kind of hard to keep that up when it's not like I'm worried like, oh no, but I mean, seeing you out of spirits is just kind of weird, and I want to help if I could.
Well, rest assured that if you could help, I'd certainly take that into consideration.
So it's at least a little more serious than just your students being a pain for you.
Well, I didn't say anything like that. I was simply addressing the concern that you were helpless. But anyway, I was going to spend some time in the staff room, and I'm sure you'd want to spend your lunch break relaxing.
Yeah. Well, I gotta get to talking with some people about the idea we brought up to the student council. So not really relaxing, but
I suppose the life of a student is hard with all of the extracurricular activities you burden yourselves with.
I wouldn't say hard. It's what I want it to be. I really hate having a day where I don't have anything to do.
I believe it's a Western idiom that the devil has tools for idle hands.
Yeah, my mom said that one a bunch. Guess that's why it stuck with
me. Right. Well, I hope that you find yourself being as productive as you used to be.
Yeah, thanks. And I hope life isn't giving you too bad of a hand right now, Teach.
And he'll just he won't like bow, but he'll just kind of nod his head and he'll start walking away.
And hey, if you're ever not busy and you want to help out with extracurricular stuff we're doing, I mean, we just went to a domain once. I don't know if you still do that stuff in your free time for like Umberhawk. I mean, it's been a long time since we did that. I think the last time was back when the cafeteria was weird.
So you want a miscellaneous job then?
Huh?
I'll see you later, Kazuhaya. He'll kind of quicken the pace.
See you, Teach. Yes. So this guy side her herself and scratched the back of her head.
Yeah, that exchange was like 10 minutes at most. He was pretty hasty. He wanted to get the fuck out.
Yeah, she's gonna sit and do what she said. She was gonna go try and talk to some of the clubs. about it, because the last time they talked about this idea of the what was it? It was the fucking mixing students